Welcome. So glad that you're here. And I wanted to go over a little bit about our group and what we're doing, what we're about. Today's event, we're going to cover three things. These three things. What is Ammirata? Why I build Ammirata? And a little bit about me. What we do want to do is keep this group a safe place. And even though our group is relatively small right now, it is growing and it's going to grow. And I prefer to grow quality over quantity. So that's why I have all the questions. We just want to make sure we've got the right people in here and we have a safe place for people to be. Want to keep this group and our topics non-political and non-polarizing. I know we all have opinions and that's good. That's fine. We come from different spectrums, different perspectives on life, and that's great. But this group is going to be about women, empowering women, and we're going to keep everything forward thinking, forward speaking. We want this to be a safe place where when people leave this group or they come into this group, they feel accepted, they feel encouraged, they feel empowered, and they feel like they have been heard and they're valued. That's very important. So that's what part of the ground rules for the group are. And to go in a little bit about what is Ammirata. I picked the name. Ammirata is Italian. It's an Italian name. It just means admired. Because, for one thing, I love Italy. That was one of the places that I got to go when um, my husband and I began traveling again. And we gone through some really tough times back in 2008, 2009, and we just weren't able to do a lot of fun, adventurous things. We just had to survive, and I'm sure you've been there. If you haven't, I hope you don't. I hope you don't have to go through that. But at some point in our life, it seems like we hit those rough spots. Well, that was a rough spot for us. So that was one of the countries that I always wanted to go see. So we went there for our anniversary, and it means admired because I want to. I look up to people. There are people that I say, man, that lady or that guy, they really got their act together. They're really, they really, they're making a good life, I guess. And how can I do that? I want to be like that. I want to become better. The things that I'm critical of, and I think sometimes women are the most critical of themselves. Would you agree? It just seems like we criticize and we look at our worst flaws. But I wanted to become someone that I could admire. And what does that look like? What does that person look like? And I began to really evaluate, do a self evaluation. What is it about myself that needs to be better? What is it about myself that I need to change? And there's definitely some areas. Health was one. I needed to lose weight, but not just lose weight to look good, lose weight to feel good. I wanted to feel happier, and it does have something to do with you physically, what you're eating, your vitamins, things that you're doing, like maybe drinking too much coffee, not enough water, those sort of things. Feeling sluggish all the time. I was just tired of it. So knew I needed to eat better, needed to exercise as well, take vitamins, drink more water, which was terrible. Really, I was drinking a lot of diet drinks and a lot of coffee. Cappuccinos mainly. I love cappuccino. It's my drink. So I wanted to figure out a way to become that person that I would admire myself. So I began doing that self evaluation, and I have been working on self discipline. I am I am not a morning person. I am definitely a night owl. So I had to discipline myself to set a routine. I'm self employed, and with self employed people, we set our own schedules. So I knew I needed a better schedule. I needed a better routine. And I guess I was at the season in my life too where I really wasn't that motivated to get up. I mean, I'm just being as transparent as I can. I just didn't. didn't have much to look forward to. My kids had gotten a little older, and it was kind of just me. And sometimes, sometimes work, depending on what you're doing, just what I was doing at the time, just I wasn't all that passionate about it. And I knew I needed to make some changes, some drastic changes. So I think you probably understand what I'm talking about there. But I want to help women get their groove back because I feel like I lost mine. I feel like, in my 20s, I had so much I was looking forward to. And it's not that I haven't done those things. I have a wonderful family, I have a wonderful husband, two wonderful doggies, a home that I love. It's my sanctuary. But I know there's just more. There's just more for me. I know there's more for you, and I want us to find it. So I want this to be a place where we encourage others. I need encouragement. You need encouragement. There's a lot of negativity, and especially now. So I want this to be a place where we can come and feel empowered. And when we leave, we feel like we've been heard and we've been valued so that we can overcome because we're always going to have hurdles. But it's not about the hurdle, it's about what we do with that. And it's about overcoming it. And we can overcome with the right attitude and with maybe the right knowledge, the right team of people surrounding us. We can overcome, we can achieve, and not only can we become encouraged, we can encourage ourselves actually too, but we can encourage others. So I want that to be what Ammirata is about, and that's what we do in this group. So why build it? Why build this group? Why create this space? Well, one of the main reasons is so you don't go through what I've been through. I want you to benefit from my struggles, and also, I need accountability. I need a group where I can come to and, hey, if I say I'm gonna lose weight and my goal is 145 and right now I'm 154 somewhere in there, it helps when you tell people. It's like you got to do it, right? You got to do it. So it's not always just about my weight though. It's about feeling good, feeling great, exercising, but to be accountable to others and for you to have other people that you can be accountable to achieve your goals, whatever they are. Let's see. I want to empower women, other women, and myself to achieve purpose, your purpose in life. Have a purposeful life. It's very important. To have fulfillment in whatever you're doing, in all aspects, whether it's your personal, professional, relationships, everything. And that you arrive at your destiny because I believe that everybody has a distinct destiny that you're created for, something that only you can do. And I want you to achieve that to be something that you are moving forward. And it's really not maybe totally a destination as much as it is a journey. So I want the journey for you to be great. So that is why I'm building the group, and we're still in the building phase too. A little bit about me. I want to talk about that, and I don't want this to be all about me. I want this to be about us as a group. But about me, I am a mother and a wife. I am 56 years young. I have a husband of, let's see, I believe we've been married 28 years and happily married. We've had our rough spots, but happily married for the most part. And really, our relationship, it grows every year. It's getting better with time. As we learn more about ourselves and about each other, we become better partners. Two children. I have a son, 22, and a daughter who is 17. I have two dogs that I love very much. I have a pit bull that it's a rescue from our local humane society, and I have that's Luna. Roxy, I'm not sure what Roxy is, but she's full of life. She's also a rescue. She looks like she's part shepherd, part Labrador. Wonderful. So I love my animals. I'm sure you do too. Um, let's see, I have 2 degrees, one in engineering and one in math, so I'm a pretty technical person. I am self employed. I love to work. I love to have something to get up and go to and enjoy. And I'm sure you do too. That's part of the purposeful thing too. I want that. And I was in a car accident about 4 years ago. It's been a little over 4 years now. It was a head-on. We were run off the road by, I believe, someone that was on their phone. It's hard to know, but they left the scene and we hit a tree. So I wasn't injured really all that bad, but I was injured. But you kind of start doing some self-evaluation, and it could have been much worse. The accident could have been so much worse that day. But I am doing well. I did injure a shoulder, so I have really been working on becoming healthier because of that too. Because for many months, I could not lift my arm. I could only go so far. I've got to let somebody in just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, this is my husband, Lynn.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
So being in the car accident for both of us was a wake-up call, and we needed to get healthier, but I had to learn again how to use my arm. I lost a lot of muscle. In fact, it was one of the most disgusting, gross things when your arm atrophies. Never been through anything like that, so I don't ever go back through that. So I exercise regularly. Tonight I did yoga. Yesterday I had a personal trainer that works with me 30 minutes twice a week. I do CrossFit about three. I try to do about 3 times a week. I won't get that in probably this week, but that has really changed. That has changed my. That's changed my whole body, my cardio, everything. I'm getting stronger, and I'm doing it gradually. I'm taking baby steps, which I recommend everybody to do. I didn't just go in there and just become some extreme CrossFitter. And there's many things I'm not able to do yet, but I'm working up to it. So I do personal training twice a week. I did yoga tonight, and I actually have weights here in my office, which you can see over there, that I will get up, every on the hour and just do little weights so that I can strengthen my arms. I work on my arms so I can continue, and I want to have great mobility no matter the age. So anyway, that's a little bit about me, and we'll talk about things more and more, and we'll get to know each other as time goes on. But I wanted to kind of wrap things up. I wanted to keep this kind of short. If you have any questions or comments, just chime in. We will grow. Like I said earlier, we are growing. This group is really growing. I think for me, it's quicker than what I thought it would. I think there are a lot of women that are looking for what we're looking for. And I hope that we can be beneficial to them. I wanted to wrap up with just a few things. I wanted to kind of let you know that I've got some fun things planned for us. I have some interviews lined up. We're going to actually do live interviews. I've been talking to some people, and we're going to come in and discuss some things. We'll talk about health issues. We'll talk about relational issues, and any other challenges that maybe you're going through, and you want to know, you want information on, or what I'm doing, or that's helped me. We'll go over that. We'll address it. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of topics that we can discuss in the future. Let's see. We will do weekly live events. And so it looks like right now, Tuesday at about 8, like tonight, is going to be about the best time. I'm not saying that all of them will be, that, but I will let you know. I'll put that out there. And we'll do our best to make that consistent so that you can get in the routine of knowing when it's going. And I know you can't always be there. I know how life just happens. I get that. It happens for me too. But anyway, we will try our best to get on a good schedule and a good routine that would help you, help us all. On this site, I'm going to do daily encouragement. I do that about every day except Sunday. Sunday, I really do take that day to spend with my family and to rest. I need it. You need it. I know some people may not have much time during the week to do social media, so I get it if you want to get on. But for me, I just have to sometimes back off and just kind of have a day to just sort of purge and to recuperate, refresh, and renew myself. So I take Sundays off. I will be in New York City this week. So I may even do some lives from New York. I can certainly post some videos because that's one thing that I wanted to do by starting this group. I want you to have fun and adventure. I want to encourage that because there's nothing like living life in the moment and having fun and having some adventure. And what's wrong with that? Everybody needs adventure. We need a little mystery, maybe not a lot, but we need a little mystery. We need things that we can look forward to. And I hope that you have things in your life. And if you don't, start now. Plan something, schedule something. It doesn't have to be something big and exotic. Just start with something that you can do. And I wanted to close today with some affirmations. This is something that you may already do, but I wrote this up recently for myself. Oh, talking about fun. You see my nails? I just got my nails done. Do some fun things. I mean, if you want some crazy colored hair, purple or whatever, do it. Don't live with the regret of, I wish I would have tried this. I wish I'd have done this. Just within reason now. Just do it. Have fun. I wrote these affirmations. I know some friends of mine, they have these and they do them daily. They speak these things really to themselves, and that's what this is. So I wanted to read you my affirmations. You can make your own. Whatever it is, you know in your heart things that you need to do and you need to say to yourself every day. But I read these. I have this sitting in my office, and I look at this every day. And I remind myself of this. And here it is. I am important. I am relevant. I am intelligent. I am strong, a woman of valor. I am fun and attract others to my circle. I am compassionate. I am a great businesswoman. I am diligent, persistent, and determined. I am an encourager. I am full of life. I hope that this has encouraged you and empowered you. I look forward to communicating, and please engage. If you're doing something fun this week, post some pictures so we can all enjoy it. I'll be putting mine out there. Engage in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you next week.